Good evening. As you're aware, the situation of the match was reached into. The match referee had called me at tea time, just in case the wicket were to get dangerous, unfit for play is what they said. Then both the captains would be consulted to take the game forward. We held the view that the wicket has been the same for all 3 days, and today is the day where probably the least wickets and the strike rate was the highest. So we'd like to continue playing. That was our view. He was just fearful that in case the new ball were to be taken, it might behave dangerously. And at that point in time, the new ball was about 25 overs away at tea time. As I said earlier, it's not a wicket we prepared. We have to come and bat. We have to come and play. Just like when they come to our country, it's a wicket we prepared. We prepared to play.
The wicket was similar for both the teams. Vijay got 25 runs. He faced 130, 140 balls. It was completely same for everyone. Our approach was like we want to play and we want to win this test match. And when me and Bhuvi were batting, we were not thinking about the wicket. We were just focusing on playing that delivery. Yeah, odd ball. We got hit on the hand, on the glove, but it's the nature of the wicket. We cannot control that. No, they were just checking on me. They were just like, if you're okay, because I got hit on my elbow and on my glove. They were just checking on me that if I'm okay and I can take my time. They were telling me if you want to call your physio, you can call Patrick and take your time. Don't be in a hurry. But see, as Sir mentioned, this is the wicket they prepared. I mean, we also batted. Our openers also batted. We struggled a lot, but it is completely similar for both the teams. So we cannot complain about this wicket. We have to. Our aim is to play and win this test match, and we are looking to.
Where discussion was held on the condition of the pitch. At that time, the decision was that if the match officials, that the two on-field umpires, felt it was unfair at any stage, they will consult with the match referee, and then they'll consult with the captains as well and make a decision either way. So obviously when the teams came off, that's exactly what happened. From our point of view, this decision lies squarely in the hands of the match referees, and I mean, we can't say either way whether we want to play or not. They've got to make a decision whether it's safe or not.
Do you want to play?
Yeah, I think everybody wants to see Test cricket. I mean, the match is interestingly poised at the moment. It could go either way. There's two of your best teams playing, so everyone wants to see Test cricket. The issue becomes what is unfit and unsafe. And I think when the ball leaps from a length and hits somebody in the face, that's when the match officials, in their opinion, feel that it's unsafe. I mean, we'll definitely want to play if the conditions are safe, but that's for the match officials to decide, not for us to decide. Nobody's made a direct statement as to the condition of the pitch with the ball seaming around or bouncing off a crack. But I think if it's hitting the rib cage and maybe hitting one or two fingers, you could probably get away with it. But the minute it goes up to the face or head, and that's why the match officials, actually the umpires, walked off the field and decided to consult with the match referee.
India, over the course of the 3 days of the match, have sort of utilized the conditions better than we did. They made us play a lot more. We sort of bowled a little bit wider than we should have on this pitch. They've had the upper hand in the game probably from the first day, and they deserve to be in the position that they're in. Obviously, I've played here before, and I've played here on a wicket that looked very similar to this with grass on. The wicket, the underneath seemed to be harder than normal. The groundsman said, I think both teams, when we looked at the wicket on the first day, both teams said it looked like a good pitch. Obviously, it had a bit of grass on. The grass was cut down to 5 mils. In preparation, it was higher than that, and the day before the game, it was cut down to 5 mils, which is pretty normal for a wicket with grass on. When we play in England, the wicket, the grass will be around a similar sort of length. But I don't think that we expected it to behave in the way that it did. It started obviously tough on the first day, and then it is obviously gradually got a little bit worse. The one thing that we've said, and everybody's making a big issue of grass, we've never asked for grass. We've asked for pace and bounce. Now, if you're a groundsman and we ask you to make a wicket with pace and bounce, and you feel like the best way of getting pace and bounce is to leave grass on the wicket, then that's it. And then we get on and play with it. The wicket in Cape Town, the game only went 3 days, but I thought the wicket was a good wicket. We asked for the similar wicket in last week in Centurion, and it was more like Mumbai than anywhere else, and it was a great test match as well. And this one, unfortunately, the wicket has got gradually worse over the course of the 3 days.